My bad. I got it,
okay.
Subi. I'm back. I don't know
We'll
why
forgive
Leaf
you.
thought why Leaf thought chat would be on his side there, but that's fine. He's entitled to his opinion. It's okay. Because Subi, this one's very similar in terms of the historical data to our last match.
Yeah, not a lot of wins for Rebellion going up against Team EnVy, but Team EnVy has been one of those teams that, you know, I think has been one of the most consistent in North America. Sure, they haven't taken, you know, a few of these last regionals, but they've been at the top consistently. And for Rebellion, this is going to be a tough one because it looks like Team EnVy is really on the same page.
And let's see if Rebellion have it in them, and probably going to be in the form of Rapid trying to stop Mist and Atomic from lighting up the scoreboard. But how about Beast Mode? Just popping one off the EnVy crossbar as Memory, from time to time, he has absolutely been a X-Factor teammate over on Rebellion as well. All at different times, everyone on this Rebellion squad has had big moments throughout RLCS. And here, they're not going to be able to pull another one out. Turbo Pulsa cruising down the middle, going to turn one in.
Some of the best positioning in the game, just waiting patiently, buying his time, and then strikes and gets the first goal for Team EnVy. Just took him about 30 seconds to get on the board, and they weathered that early onslaught from Rebellion.
A lot of space given to Rapid here on his own half. Turbo having to contend with Beast Mode over on the sidewall. Means that EnVy able to come through eventually, but for now, having to fight out of their own half is, again, I'm expecting Rapid to really have to play a lot of disruption in this series.
Yeah, he's definitely a highly mechanical player, but he's really quick, and you saw the patience there. And that was an awkward one for him. Not sure where to go with it, but somehow Rebellion maintained possession here. It looks like they're going to get a goal, and they definitely do. Rapid comes in from the opposite side.
This one felt like Rebellion was just driving back and forth across the pitch and trying to string together a disparate string of different options and realizing that none of them were ever really going to work, but let's just keep going with it until eventually the ball just ends up in the middle and EnVy's off grabbing boost and we get to score. And they'll take that every day. That's fine.
Here comes Atomic, just trying to wrap around the side, but look at Beast Mode, putting himself there, seeing where that ball was going. And still EnVy able to get into the offensive half, but not even getting a shot out of that one. But right back they go. Mist carrying that ball to the net, and Memory puts it into the corner. And that's surely a goal as Turbo finds Atomic in the midfield. The bang-bang play happens just like that.
Memory, that's actually a pretty good clear out into the corner. The problem is, like you said, some of the best positioning in the game. Turbo Pulsa all over it out of the midfield line, throws it back into the mix, and with someone as fast as Atomic's coming through, I already know he's probably going to beat the defense to it.
Oh, poor kickoff there for Rebellion. Great pinch from Mist as well. So hard to get that to go perfectly to the center of the box. Most of the time you see it happen, and it just squirts all the way to the opposite side.
A lot of space given here for Turbo, looking for Mist and Atomic, but the only one to actually commit was Atomic. He gets the demo, leaving Memory only with Beast Mode and that extra touch. Going to really take away any scoring opportunity. And Atomic looking for Turbo on transition. Memory back in time, going to make the block.
Yeah, I like that from Turbo. Just keep the defense honest, because eventually they're going to be put out of position, and he can turn that into an infield pass by, making the defense think that he's going to continue to shoot that ball on target.
Big block from Turbo there at the midfield, and it's continuing to put pressure on this Rebellion squad over on their defensive half. But for now, neither team really able to find a strong opening. Turbo looking for the pass down. Nobody actually there, though. And EnVy, I'm trying to figure out why they're not in position for some of these approaches, but they're in position for this one. Atomic somehow, with two people, as he air dribbles it towards them, still connects with Mist.
Yeah, it was just lack of a challenge there for Rebellion. They allowed a free shot at the top of the box, and Mist just sends a screamer. And with that goal, Team EnVy, all three members with a goal, all three members with an assist. True team play being put on display here in game number 1.
Great start, no doubt, for EnVy. And we'll see if Rebellion... Actually, there's still a lot of time in this game. I feel like we should be later. It's kind of expecting, a minute 30, maybe around a minute somewhere. We still got 2 whole minutes to go, and they're not even close to done. Beast Mode wants a double tap. Dak actually going to go back across to Rapid, and everyone going to have to scramble away here.
Oh, Atomic left with a lot of time and a lot of space, which is going to lead to this clear downfield. And, before that last miss goal, you're kind of alluding to the fact that, EnVy just seemed off rhythm. And I agree. They just seem a little desynced, even though they are up right now by 2 goals. And there's a double commit, Definitely not on the same page right now, even though I was talking about that before the match started, how they definitely are one of the most consistent teams at being on the same page with one another. But here's a great pass, and Turbo a little too high, and missed with the follow-up, denied by Rapid. And this is going to be an important possession here for Rebellion.
Yeah, you love the stability that Atomic brings, so quickly able to get down there and shut down that counterattack before it even really got started. I mean, you said it was going to be important, and it got squashed almost immediately.
Yeah, they need a goal right now if they want a realistic chance of tying this one up, because getting 2 quick succession back-to-back goals with like 5 seconds left on the clock, just not realistic. But if you get one here and there's about 30 seconds to go, then you've got time to work with.
Right now, Atomic trying his hardest to make that as difficult as possible to achieve. It's going to give way to Turbo as well as Memory, bringing up the pressure, and unfortunately didn't even get a piece of that ball. Means Beast Mode is out of position, and they got to waste precious time to make sure they can hang on to it.
Yeah, they need one on this possession right here, right now, and Rapid's coming up off the ceiling looking for the read, and he gets a pass, but Atomic saw that one coming from a mile away.
Oh, missed. Wanted the world's greatest ceiling pinch shot. Not to bear any fruit, however. Rapid looking for Memory, not enough power on it. And with that, likely the end of game 1 here. Atomic may be available to the back post. Memory going to shut that down. But overall, a decent game, I think, for EnVy. But room for improvement in terms of their offensive output, one way or the other, enough to get the job done, certainly. And Rebellion, it's just... It's not like Rebellion was out here getting, crushed in every aspect. It's kind of just a matter of you make a decent touch, but you're not ready for the follow-through that comes your way. And it's not like EnVy really beat him with the teamwork. It's just, we're in position. And if you don't make the perfect touch every time, we're going to just keep putting that pressure on you until you can't do anything about it.
Right, and it's not like you said, it's not like Rebellion was playing bad, it's just they're playing a little off rhythm right now. Sometimes you hear music and it's like, sounds okay, but something's not right, and it's because it's not on the beat. And right now, Rebellion not on the beat as EnVy is. And you brought up how EnVy, they could improve, which is a funny thing to say about a team that just won, especially by 2 goals, but I agree. I think this team has much more potential. We've seen it. And against a team like Rebellion, I think they should make much easier work of them.
We'll see if game 2, if either team will make the adjustments. EnVy in terms of what we expect, and in terms of Rebellion, what they should be improving on. It's all going to start with probably getting that ball past Turbo Pulsar when he's trying to come in there and make those big key blocks to keep the ball boxed in over on that orange half is so often the case in Rocket League. It's amazing how much of this game comes down to literally just challenging at the right time, and Turbo's one of the best at it.
He definitely is, and it's those challenges. I feel like a broken record sometimes because I talk about it so much, but it's like, he just knows those turbo touches. Like, it's those touches that you don't expect him to put on.
Another one.
And there he is. Just perfect place, perfect time. He's just so good at it.
He's just hanging out. He's letting Mist and Atomic do their thing. He's like, if the clear goes across, I'll be there. Oh, if it just bounces off the wall, I'll also be there. He's literally just if it comes my way, you can bet I'm around.
Well, and it's the distance. The distance is perfect to where if there is what just happens, then he's there for a follow-up shot. But if it wraps all the way around, he's there again to keep the offense rolling. And then if a long clear comes out, he's there to go back on defense. His positioning is just so high level, and Mist catches the defense out.
Quick start here for EnVy. Big block, and you could see the third man there. I think it was Memory in the midfield line. He did not think Mist had a chance at taking that one away. He was ready to go for that rapid touch off the wall, and is he proven wrong.
Right now, it just looks like Rebellion having a tough time dealing with the offense. that we're seeing from Team EnVy, but this is an opportunity. Beast Mode 1v1 against Turbo, and gets there in time.
Gotta love this play from Beast Mode. This is really just, Atomic, you're not necessarily doing anything wrong, maybe a little over aggressive, but it's a shot from Beast Mode. I mean, that's not easy. It's tracking that one all the way down the pitch with no boost, and you really gotta work the car, have the car control to make sure you don't squander that opportunity, because that's at best what we call a half chance. Is Beast Mode gonna throw Turbo Pulsar to the ceiling?
And he hits it,
and he still got it back.
Oh my goodness, that is incredible. I mean, I think 90% luck, 10% skill. And here comes Rapid. Great challenge and a great shot, and it's own goal by Mist, but it's all because Beast Mode threaded the needle.
Wow, Mist is not in a bad spot here. He's got this one locked down. He's maybe a little too far out in front of the goal. He definitely crosses past that corner of the goal and has to hit reverse. And I'm pretty sure Mist having to hit the brakes and back that car up just a little bit altered that momentum just enough to give that small gap there. Atomic able to make a save on the goal line. And EnVy, despite such a quick start, find themselves right back where they started with a tie game.
Don't hold your breath. Mist in air and is looking for the follow-up on that flip reset. But just like that, achieves all tied up. It took less than 18 seconds for Rebellion to get 2 quick goals and put Team EnVy back on their heels.
When Beast Mode and Rapid gonna combine to make this one easy. What a play from the two of those guys.
Nice Hattie here in game number 2 from Beast Mode. And yeah, that second touch was beautiful from him, but it wasn't even necessary because Rapid pulls out the demo.
No chance. There's nothing worse than being on defense and being like, okay, I see the touch, I can get this, and just getting absolutely blindsided. Never saw Rapid coming. No chance to dodge the demo. Just toasted.
Wow, and how quickly this game has been turned upside down on its head. The 1-2-1 almost working out for the Rebellion there, but good defense on the back line from Team EnVy. And look at the passing to get out of their own half.
He's gonna score.
Turbo Pulsar, he's there with the challenge and ties this game up.
Absolute faith there from Turbo with Atomic in command, and got just enough of that ball to get it over Beast Mode. And a scary situation on the goal line, to say the least, for Rebellion after that one got through the initial line of defense. And Turbo, a lot more car behind the ball, means he's the one who wins out.
And you're talking about last game, how, wow, I can't believe this game still has this much time left in it, and that's how I'm feeling right now. Wow.
Now we got
We've
6
only
goals
played
with 2.5.
one half of Rocket League, and there's been 6 total goals. What the heck is going on? But
Maybe
I'm
7.
here for it, and that is a beautiful passing play, but Rapid saw it coming. That's the benefit of being the last man back, is you can see those plays develop before your eyes.
The shootouts few and far between, but we've found ourselves in one here in game 2. As Beast Mode launched one up the pitch and hope for the best. He will actually be in position, but the pass way offline for memory. Atomic trying to make it as difficult as possible. I think he was trying to cut that ball in towards the middle a little sharper and head for a demo, but slight misexecution evens everything out.
Oh, Memory, good rotation there to cut in and just keep that ball alive in the blue half, but doesn't matter. It's Atomic trying to style on him. Pulls out a little 360, but doesn't leave it much.
Bye, Turbo.
Oh, that is such a tough read.
Wow, Rapid, that is a highlight shot. He is up early. He's what? You gotta let the ball go over your shoulder and bounce back to, oh man. Do that one in free play all day.
For real, good luck. Try and hit 1 out of 10 on those, and Rapid has one opportunity and makes it count.
Whew. I was not ready for today's Subi, and there's another one. Atomic's gonna tie it up. We still got 90 seconds.
Oh my goodness, backboard's open and Atomic delivers. Oh boy, you think, okay, Rebellion's gonna win this one, and then Team EnVy comes right back and continues to just answer the call time and time again.
Oh, and a perfect kickoff. Thankfully, Beast Mode doesn't have any boost. He lets Turbo find the clear. Atomic and Turbo gonna have to recover quite quickly here on defense. In fact, it's only gonna be in favor of Mist. Double commit's gonna cost him. Rapid puts in number 5.
Oh boy, you gotta have better comms there, and Mist tough challenge there, but you got to get a touch on that ball, and it's just a free open net for Rapid. And the alarm for double hat trick is on the line for Rapid and Beast Mode here. And Rapid just searching for one, and there it is. Oh, he missed!
Oh, no! Did they get scored on? It's offline, thankfully, just outside the line. Mist gonna chop one back to the lower left-hand side. And EnVy get away with one. Atomic's off the wall. Turbo trying to open up space, and Mist can't muscle it through the last man.
Oh, my goodness. The amount of almost goals just in the last 15 seconds has been incredible. But here comes Turbo. A very important challenge there as he gets it over the defender, and good pass forward, and Turbo just launching on target. And again, he's just keeping the defense honest. Gets a demo, but Memory was already up and avoided the rotation through of Turbo.
Ooh, Atomic, well read off a tough bounce. The ball over your shoulder, and again, it's going to get back and find another clear here. Misses the crucial second touch. Memory going to make him pay. Goodbye, game two. We'll tie up the series with this one.
Yeah, puts this game away. What a read there from Memory. Just there, just in case. Exactly that happens. An Atomic big miss on that wall. They needed that one. And now Team EnVy, nothing but a miracle will save him here.
Tough break for EnVy. Played a pretty decent game, but what can you do? You gave up 6 goals. Not often you're going to win too many games allowing 6, but it's not like, you know, they were playing bad defense or anything. Took some awesome plays from Rebellion to get some of those goals into the back of the net against EnVy. So I think we got what we wanted out of both teams here. It's just Rebellion happened to be the winners.
Oh my goodness, a shootout. Old-fashioned Western, and we invited Turbo from across the pond to take part in it, and he put in 2 for Team EnVy. But, you know, it just boils down to double commits, lack of communication, and getting a little too aggressive on the offensive end for Team EnVy.
Yep. What can you do? I think there came a point where they were just trying to see if they could get Rebellion to crack under the pressure, maybe get another attempt where Mist just got this big dunk and catch Rebellion one step too far and execute that way. Unfortunately for them, Rapid and Beast Mode had other things to say, and Rapid's probably going to be kicking himself. They could have had the double hat trick, 3 and 3 between them, but
so
unfortunately, Rapid decided the post looked more appetizing.
Hey, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, and I don't think he's going to be too upset because they pulled out the win over a very stout Team EnVy. And game 3 underway, and already an almost shot on target right out of the rip.
Oh, good takeaway from Memory, and Beast Mode going to force Atomic just to get a delaying touch here. As game 3 starting off with a parry thrust from both teams.
We get the forehead cam on all the players, sitting so close to their monitors, knowing how important this game is. Deciding factor of this series. It can sway it one way or the other.
Memory. Pot shot towards net, and Atomic trying to increase the speed of which EnVy is trying to challenge out of the midfield. Missed as well, up early. More concerned with just getting Rebellion to back off and give EnVy a little more space to work with than it is really about hanging on to the ball. EnVy believing that with space will come pressure. And that is definitely one way to approach things as Rapid. That's what I was hoping to see from him at the start of this series. Expect EnVy to be putting the pressure on you and have him be able to break up a lot of that push is a great thing.
Wow.
And it's going to force Mist to make the block. Back the other way.
That was a great shot. I don't know how he got that much power on it. But right now, you know, I really think Team EnVy could benefit from one extra pass. Just one extra pass in the zone, because right now, Rebellion is seeing the first initial pass. They're biting on it, but if you pull out one more, you're going to catch one, if not 2 defenders out of position and have a real good look at the back of the net.
Oh, he wants the demo. He just missed it on Memory. Mist is in line with it. What a beautiful follow-up and a perfect read from Mist.
Oh, Atomic using everything there. And what is Beast Mode supposed to do there other than just get a touch on the ball? But Mist waiting patiently, and Team EnVy strike first here in game number 3.
Nice play. Atomic with the air dribble, and Mist up early. Thankfully bailed out by Atomic. I wasn't very confident in Mist's line there. Beast mode for Memory, and it's well high, but it's actually pulling Turbo out of position, and nobody else in position to keep the pressure going for EnVy. That's the unfortunate drawback of getting a nice early press on the kickoff. You generally tend to have to give it up a little sooner than you'd like.
Here comes Atomic. He has Turbo just sitting, waiting in midfield, and there's Turbo already up, showing the speed there. Oof. And a great challenge on that ball, but somehow Beast Mode able to get a nice clear downfield, and here comes Rapid, putting it on target, but Turbo Pulse, a great use of boost there to get all the way back and get a touch on that ball and put it in the corner and start your offense.
Got a lot of touches in a row there for Turbo. Atomic is like, we need the ball back. Unfortunately, Mist goes right into the waiting arms of Rapid, and EnVy again forced to play the dump and chase game.
Right now, they're really spreading out the field is Team EnVy. Just forcing
there we go.
Rebellion to make mistakes, and one comes out, Mist with the delay flick. Oh, baby, put it on display.
You knew it was going to be bad when you saw Beast Mode go for that touch, and it spiked straight down off the ceiling. You need to get the distance going forward with that one. He knows he just mis-executed it, lost control there, and you knew Mist with a one-on-one chance there was a lot of potential. Mist made him pay for it. Floater for Rapid, as that's going to pull Mist up for that one, and Turbo actually going to come up empty, means Beast Mode gets a chance to keep possession. Memory's going to be looking for Rapid off to the left there, and he got a lot more of that ball than he wanted there, I think. And actually a transition chance for EnVy.
Oh, and Turbo's going to disrupt in net. That's over Beast Mode, but Memory, good avoidance there. And Rapid, big swing and a miss. He had the net lined up and everything. Just forgot to make contact with the ball.
Memory again looking for Rapid out of that corner, but some huge blocks on some critical moments. I believe that was Atomic who just missed one.
Turbo had the big miss on that one. It was a great setup pass, but he came in, and I think he was trying to get just underneath the ball, just to chip it a little bit, and just narrowly missed.
One way or the other. If there's a team that can afford to miss a touch here or there, right now it's EnVy, under a minute, with Rebellion having to find something to hold on to here in Game 3 if they want to give themselves a chance. And right now, having the ball jammed in the corner versus EnVy, I think, is probably the worst thing they could hope for. So let's get it out into the middle. Beast Mode for Memory. It's actually going to find its way into the back. They give themselves 41 seconds to find an equalizer.
And the defense had their eyes set on Beast Mode and Rapid here and forgot all about Memory. You see Turbo Pulse already in the air, and Memory just puts it right over him. Good sequence there from the Rebellion, but 40 seconds to go. They still need one more.
Keep yourself within one. You can find a win at any time. Rebellion have given themselves an opportunity. Atomic trying to take that away is Rapid, not going to have anything to do with that. He will force Memory to hit it strong. And there's Beast Mode. Tough approach to make, to say the least. Turbo not the strongest clear. And look at Mist trying to cover up. They know Rapid's going to be on a lot of these plays as he continues to keep it trapped here in the blue half.
Oh, and Rapid just got the boost steal in the corner, but misses that ball, and this is going to be a big chance here for the Rebellion. And Rapid a little too wide, and it was a pass. They had it set up, but unfortunately couldn't hammer it home. And all that needs to happen for Team EnVy is this ball to hit the ground, but it's up. Rapid puts a shot on target, and denied by Atomic.
Oh, man. That was a game with a lot of back and forth. It's kind of watching a tennis match for 4.5 minutes. And then the 30 seconds was just like, oh my gosh, I was not ready to get on the roller coaster of emotion there at the end of that game. Wild push from Rebellion. A lot of fun to watch, but ultimately fruitless.
You know, it happens. Great offense. Sometimes it just gets stifled. But I think the more shocking thing in this match is Turbo Pulse without a shot. He was really held in that midfield, not doing a lot. No goals, no assists, but this carry by Mist in the delayed flick, that was the difference maker in the game there.
It should tell you how well Atomic and Mist played in that game to come out in front there, despite Turbo kind of just being the plug the gap as needed guy. I mean, that's kind of that drawback with a player like Turbo on your team. Yes, he's got great positioning and he's generally pretty solid in the challenge game, but when you get into a game that's fast-paced and you got to be up early and making great reads on everything at all times and going supersonic all the time, that's where you really need to lean on Atomic and Mist to come through and make some big plays, and they absolutely did.
Yeah, you know, oh boy, he almost did it again. He almost did it again, Chiefs.
That would have been the most disgusting shot today, to say the least. Unfortunately, Rapid's going to have to find a second look elsewhere.
Oh, man, Rapid is definitely in form today. His angles and the reads he's getting on the ball are nothing short of incredible, and they're going to need every ounce of that here in game number 4. Oof. As Team EnVy up match point, and Rapid denied by Turbo.
Turbo knew he had the time for that one, was just making sure he got the touch he wanted. Missed. Jumped a little bit early for that one, pulled himself offline in a bit of an awkward manner. It's left Rebellion with a press here.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, what a block from Turbo.
Oh my goodness. Cracked his windshield on that one. It was so hard. But what a read from Turbo to take away that angle. And Team EnVy still yet to get any offense started. But what a dunk! Oh, and he missed it! No!
Go in, ball! Come on! He absolutely earned that one.
Oh. You hate to see it happen, Chiefs. You hate to see it happen, but I'm here for another tie ball game to go into OT. I will definitely take it, and Atomic almost caught Memory out of net there.
I think you were right about Rapid feeling good. The end of that last game really started to come into his own, and despite the game not doing him any favors here in the start of game 4, he continues to put the pressure on. Second chance here, pop shot towards Mist. Able to deflect out of the corner, and the pressure building here for Rebellion. As Beast Mode now lined up, wants a second tap, came up empty, and missed a breakout.
Yeah, he wanted to get that pass to Rule. Talking about passes, how about that? The handoff in midair from Atomic over to Turbo.
Oh, such great control to get, like you said, all the way back into the middle of the pitch, stop that ball's forward progress, take it away from that defender, and leave Turbo with a chance to dot a spot in the net. And boy, did he deliver. Talk about top left corner.
And just like that, Team EnVy on the board, but Memory got a touch there, but somehow Mist able to get back and recompose himself on that back line, and Memory cuts out that passing play.
That's a big takeaway from Memory as well, because 2 members of EnVy out back, and they had to play this from less than ideal, but look at these strong clears coming off the wall. And unfortunately for them, this touch actually was just quality enough to even out the positioning, but there's another big block from Rebellion to get themselves back on offense. It's just a matter of, can they break EnVy on defense? They got 2 people on the goal line. It's going to take a phenomenal effort, either through a demo or a massive outplay. Something's got to happen for Rebellion. I don't think they're just going to be able to beat EnVy with this block and press.
Yeah, good stop there from Beast Mode. Way to hit the brakes. Mist was there, just causing a disturbance on that midfield line, and he was able to avoid it. But yeah, I agree, Chiefs. They've got to pull a rabbit out of the hat right now, because the bombing at the backboard, trying to get a backboard read. Yeah, while it looked pretty a few times, I don't think it's going to work right now with the time clicking down.
Mist actually had the time to go and collect his own corner there. Dumps one off for actually himself. Turbo's kind of just edging closer and closer and is now in charge of damage control. Rapid sets up Memory, and look at Atomic up so fast, but it's not going to make a difference. Beast Mode trying to jam one in above him, but unfortunately, again, just doesn't have the angle to fit it under the crossbar. And Memory with a float into the corner, looking for Beast Mode, who got the boost steal. It's actually Rapid, excuse me. Beast Mode's in the midfield as Turbo's going to make another save.
And he came out of the top of the goal to do that. So tough, as that was just right down the gut in less than a minute to go here. Still, Rebellion down by 1, and that's a solid touch from Atomic. Even better from Turbo. But that is the worst thing to happen, and Mist there for the cleanup and the extension from Team EnVy.
I said good takeaway. I'm absolutely wrong. That ball needs to get into the corner. I think Memory thought that ball had a little more heat on it than it did. Because the only way that ball goes off the inside of his car there is if he's thinking it's going to come off a little hotter and he gets out in front of the ball, just taps it off his wall.
I was about to interrupt you and say, here comes a fake kickoff, but I was like, no, don't be rude. It probably won't happen. And sure enough, it did. I could look like a genius. Great.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, and look at Beast Mode.
Cruising chance for Rapid. Doesn't have the boost to hit the double tap. Big breakout from EnVy. That will likely seal it. You can float this one up in front for a top. What? Never mind. He missed.
I don't know. But yeah, how unfortunate. Beast Mode had 2 defenders tied up in net, and Rapid couldn't find the double tap when he needed it most. And just like that, Rebellion gonna fall to Team EnVy.
Contenders to the end, though. Rebellion, and in particular, Rapid towards the end of that one, when he really started to dial in. If you could get that kind of performance from Rapid every single game, like they had in those last 2, it would really not be a surprise to start to see Rebellion, take some wins off of some of these top teams. He's that dangerous. Unfortunately, though, EnVy too rock solid on the defensive front. I think that's really what pulled them out for the victory in this series as a whole.
Yeah, definitely. And you just can't bet against Turbo, not when everything is on the line. And sure, this wasn't to make or break it, but this was really some bragging rights right here to end the groups in 4-0 fashion. Beautiful.
Excellently played from all parties involved. Turbo missed Atomic, a very well-deserved win. Rebellion gonna have to find another game, another day to see if they can come out on top there. But overall, pretty good day today, Suvi. We had a lot of fun with our 1v1 and, some good 3v3 to follow it up. I was pleasantly surprised with Rebellion's show here against EnVy. I wasn't too certain if it was going to be as tight as it was, but every now and again you get surprised.
Yeah, and you can tell that this team is definitely getting more consistent the longer that they're playing with each other. They looked great coming out in fall, then winter was like, what is going on with this team? And now they're back, baby. Everything just kind of flowing. They did lose that match, but they're looking pretty good.
Well, to have perhaps some other insights about what's going on with Rebellion, let's go ahead and take it back to Leaf and the desk to break down today's events.